In the heart of Pennsylvania, where the crisp winter air stretches long and cold, the Amish community thrives in ways that seem almost magical. Imagine this. It's a freezing January night, and while many of us are wrestling with electric heaters or wrapping ourselves in blankets that seem to have surrendered to the chill, the Amish are cozied up and warm, inviting homes that feel impervious to the cold. Ever wonder how they manage to create such cozy havens in the depths of winter? Grab your favorite mug of hot cocoa and settle in. Because this journey into the world of Amish heating will not only keep you warm, but might just surprise you with its cleverness and charm. When we think of farming, we imagine open fields, tractors, and machines working away. But in the Amish community, things take a different turn. The livestock here aren't just for companionship or the occasional cute Instagram photo. They play a crucial role in keeping homes warm during those chilly months. Yes, folks, they've harnessed the power of their animals in ways that might surprise you. Not in using coal or electricity. Some farms prefer this organic fertilizer to keep their homes warm in unusual comfort, to be sure, but cozy indeed. Picture this. A warm room, cold out, you sitting there absolutely unaware of the chill out. And where's the source of all that warmth? A manure pit. Now, that may seem a bit weird at first, but wait, you got this. Manure is a fantastic source of methane gas that can be captured and used for heating. Essentially, the animals are paying their owners back for providing them with warmth during the worst of the cold weather. Yes, it is not exactly the most fragrant odor circulating throughout the house, but desperate times call for desperate measures, don't they? A little stench never hurt anyone. This creative application of animal waste as fuel demonstrates how much the Amish embrace sustainability and being self-reliant. With close to 95% of the Amish population in farming, the relationship with animals is more than just feeding and milking. They also seek all possible uses for their products. One cow excretes an average of 100 pounds of manure in a day. That is a lot of fuel. You could say that livestock is where the real MVPs are at winter heating time. And let's face it, it is not only about being warm, but to make something of what one has. It is something we should remember, particularly when heating bills become an unwelcome visitor. I had a friend whose family lives on a farm when I was growing up. We used to joke about this. If we ever ran out of firewood, we could always collect some nature's fuel. It sounds funny, but when the temperatures go low and the snow begins piling up, you'll be surprised at how quickly these funny ideas can become practical solutions. You come to appreciate little things when they mean saving a few bucks on heating. While some might envision a barn full of animals, the Amish consider it a valuable resource because sometimes the most unusual practices bring about the warmest results. This tight connection between the Amish and their livestock not only heats up their homes, but also the bond with the earth and the animals that support them. And believe me, I can think of nothing better than sitting in that cozy home, warmed by animals grazing in the fields a few hundred yards from their windows, sipping from a mug of hot cocoa, and reminiscing through those winter days on the farm. But the Amish don't stop with domesticated animals. They excel at passive solar heating. Forget the flashy solar panels and complicated gadgets. The Amish just rely on good old-fashioned design and a little bit of natural genius. Amish homes are often built with large, south-facing windows that allow sunlight to pour in and warm the interior. It's almost like they've created their own sunroom without all the hassle of modern technology. Who needs a sunny vacation in Florida when you can soak up the rays right in your living room on a chilly winter day? The passive solar heating cuts down significantly on heating costs, making it feel like they've hit the jackpot in the winter lottery. Fun fact: studies show that houses built to be heated by the sun can save owners 50% on their heating costs. As a kid, I once went to visit an Amish family in the winter, and I was immediately enveloped with a wave of warmth and light when I entered. It made me a little jealous at the time. While I dreamed of a tropical vacation, They live in their piece of paradise right in their house. It's amazing how the Amish have figured out the balance of nature and design. Their homes aren't just built. They're arranged and oriented to capture the sun's warmth as efficiently as possible. This natural approach leads to a steady flow of warmth, almost like being wrapped in a blanket of sunshine. No need to race around the house flipping switches or hunting for extra blankets when the sun is doing the hard work. Now let's talk about insulation. Traditional Amish homes use straw bales, wool, even sawdust to make insulation. These materials aren't just sustainable. They're also incredibly effective in keeping the warmth in and cold out. Imagine, instead of buying expensive synthetic materials, you're using natural resources to create a fortress against the cold. I still recall being a kid and helping some of the Amish friends with the insulation of their house by piling straw bales for winter. I would never forget that moment of stacking those bales. It felt like creating a warm wall around the house. Another material used by the Amish for insulation is wool. Natural properties of wool help in retaining heat inside while preventing the cold from entering. Thus, it is ideal for use in winter. You might think these methods are outdated, but in fact, homes insulated with straw or wool retain heat far better than those with modern synthetic options. The Amish are also meticulous in sealing their homes to avoid drafts. There is no hole that they do not cover. They ensure that there is no room for those cool breezes to penetrate. Let's not forget the perfect systems of hot water heating that they have developed. Most of them are powered by wood and circulate heated water in every room. The Amish also use what is called community wood lots, wherein families gather to share wood for fires. Such activities ensure that everyone gets firewood for the winter, as well as foster community activity. The chopping of axes accompanied by laughter around the shared event reminds one that warmness is not merely being hot, but rather the ties binding this community together. In Amish homes, wood stoves are the heart of the household. These stoves are more than just heat sources. They're places where families gather, share stories, and enjoy warmth together. Imagine a crackling fire, the smell of burning wood, and the comfort of knowing that your heat is coming from a local, sustainable source. Finally, there's the heartwarming role of fireplaces. These are not just functional. They're the soul of the home. The rich flavor of food cooked on a wood stove, the shared laughter around the fire, and the warmth that radiates long after the flames have died down remind us that sometimes the simplest methods are the most effective. As winter settles in, Amish greenhouses transform into warm sanctuaries. Not only is it a place to find a tropical escape, but also a haven for growing fresh crops. This connection between their greenhouses, homes, and lifestyle depicts resourcefulness, sustainability, and harmony with nature. It's not about growing vegetables. It's about creating a sustainable cycle of life. In the end, the Amish method of heating homes is a far cry from just warmth. It's a testament to ingenuity, community spirit, and respect for nature. Through clever design, practical solutions, and a deep connection to their resources, they have mastered the art of winter warmth. And maybe, just maybe, there's a lesson or two we could all learn from their cozy, sustainable approach to the cold.